Hey. Okay, another DeckHeroes video. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. But this one's definitely dedicated to Billco. I give him massive shouts out for the tips that he gave me on Momoya, but he also recommended a meld for Oinari. And I know he's not the first, but he's the one that brought it to my attention. And it's just really sunk in about its potential. And I didn't really think about it until I got that revive. Sorry, I got the rebirth skill essence yesterday, and I was thinking about Oinari again more seriously. Ironically, I put that rebirth rune, a rebirth skill essence on the other card. Um, but I started to think about Oinari more seriously and how I think it works. Now that I've given it a bit more thought, is this revive rune can happen twice. Yeah, so they've got the chance of reviving more than one creature on S revive, and then it does it again on revive. It's got to be that, right? Or is it just that individually, and the rune individually? Not sure. Really not sure. Billco, if you're in the comments, let me know. Because basically, with the rune you can revive more than one card, aka two creatures. And I just wonder if there's a time where it revives, say, three or four potentially. If it does that, then I'm gonna get that revive rune right now because I've got the points. I've got the points. LP Mole. Yeah, look, top left, 53,000. And to be honest, I probably should get that revive rune anyway. There's no harm in having two to revive. Thinking tournament wise, really, main deck, two revive cards. Could do. It's possible. What I'm really thinking is once I've done that, if I was going to go down the route of more R1, I need to stack more. If I was going to go down the route of potentially, Cyber Eye was meant before. If I was going to go down the route of Cyber Eye, then I'm going to need to stack more, meaning points. If I was going to go down trying to get my Wraith onto to something higher than level 7, then I've just burnt 30,000 on a revive rune. It's never going to be a waste. Never going to be a waste having that revive rune. Anyway, I've only got one. But I just wondered about the potential. So really, I've moved from this deck. At one point, I did incorporate Cyber Eye. Just a second. I did incorporate Cyber Eye. I took it out again. I thought I needed another damage bringer. So I got Dragon Lancer, Shirappa, C1, and the Dark Summoner. There you go. I really like having Dahlia with the sacrifice, and the voodoo, as I mentioned, is a bit squishy though. Don't really want this retreat, even though it is very useful. I'm just thinking more kind of like for the future, when everybody's reviving. I can't use it anyway, but can definitely use it now. I'm not anti-retreat. Anyway, I put together this. Top row, I can't do without my Nereid's best card I've got. Two Aquarius, obviously crazy useful for deck control. Dark Summoner, that I recently upgraded the Sacrifice, and very, very soon that will be Sacrifice 12. Got my Paragon. Yes, I would prefer it to be, is it High Cleric, whatever it's called. You know, the one that can do damage and also has Torment, of course, if I had it. That would be there. I don't have it. And then it's about the best of the rest. Dragon Lancer's there for now. It can get rid of cards very quickly. That's why it's there, apart from Queen Artiona. And then there's this new Oinari. High rebirth, already at level 10. I've got the rune just because I do. It does have a 6-turn wait. And then you got S revive, I say, without the rune, and death revive, I guess. I think the odds are I'm going to get that revive rune anyway, just to see what we can do. I replaced, oh gosh, my memory, man, Dahlia. I replaced Dahlia with my Nefarious Witch, which is obviously an awesome card. Recycle 3, obviously, and the Dark Reversal just to make it tanky. What I'm thinking is um, with 2 revive cards, I need a revive can't revive each other, so I need a strong kind of recycle, and obviously recycle 3 is awesome. I would have loved for this to be something other than the Black Widow. I would have loved for it to be, in the meantime, even Lerona, and then I get my Voodoo back, and I guess some element of Rebirth. But it's just, you look at my deck cost, 208 of 208. Lerona is 8 cost, and Black Widow was 7. When you have no choice, it's an easy choice. So I guess this is my new kind of experimental deck. Yeah. And to be honest, if I go back to the original, the only problem with Dahlia is because that sacrifice is so low, it does add to the hero rage, but I think it's less. I think the boost to hero rage is scaled with the level of the sacrifice. It served me very, very well. I still love Dahlia. But yeah, could do better. And obviously it's gonna be better than this one trick pony or one turn pony of adding to rage only when played. That is well, I guess it's very similar to Sacrifice, really. And Sacrifice 16 being as a trade off to the Sacrifice in itself. Probably very similar. So it's really just about voodoo. Oh, and the lack of recycle. um, Anyway, those are my thoughts. So I'm going to experiment. Yeah, the biggest difference is probably the Dahlia and the lack of retreat. But I do gain a recycle 3 instead of a recycle 2, and the tankiness, and I say the revive of the Oinari. I'm going to see how it goes. Wish me luck. Daddy Steve, and I am out.